Earth. Home to 7-point-something billion people. There's a lot of stuff going on down there. Like loads of stuff. Do you ever look to the stars and wonder, is there anything out there? Is there anyone out there? Is there anything living in the distant darkness of space? Let's go on a journey to see what we can find. A vast sea of stars and planets, floating in harmony, stretching for infinity. Out there is one entity, one life force, living alone beyond the distant galaxies, in a nebula too spectacular to comprehend. Through the gas clouds, past eons of debris, this is where we must search. Here we find him. A vacant planet. A home or a prison. Disconnected. Isolated. A lonely soul. An intergalactic wanderer. He has many names. Some call him the Great Bear. In other realms, he's known as Bubble Boy. But to us, he's simply known
as Craig. Oh dear. Hello. Oh, what a rush to get here. We've detected a device. You can review the... Keep default. Musky thrust? Yeah. How are you all doing? Sorry about that rusty start. It's a rush to get streaming in the evening with putting my daughter to bed and sorting everything. I came in here and I'd still had all my work stuff open. I went live before I opened anything on my gaming PC. I didn't even have... I'm in the process of setting my flight sticks and everything up. Don't know where's a good place to put this camera for that. Somewhere like there maybe. Yeah, and then, you know, I had to do the offer the wife a drink, go and make that. So I didn't realise that intro had started. Next stream will be a perfect start. Last time, I don't think we've got any of the frame rate issues now. I think I fixed that. Nice Christmas mug. Thank you. You could see that from that angle. The best time of year. So why not celebrate all year round? Want to do the flight I'm doing in a bit. EDDM to LFPG. So that's Paris. EDDM is... It's not... What was that? It's not Hamburg, is it? Let me have a look. EDDM Jersey. Munich to Paris. How long is that flight? Because I was going to do... the other night I was just doing some island hopping. My god, it's hot in this room. I did some island hopping the other night and it was a lot of fun. Just in a little general aviation aircraft down in the St. Bartholomew. 1 hour 20ish. Let me... Because another thing I was going to do was fly from Innsbruck into Salzburg and then back to a full rotation on the stream. See if we can do it, because that flight is like half an hour. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's beautiful and we get to fly what they call an RNAV approach. There's no ILS, so that'll be a little bit sketchy. What do you reckon? Should we do that? How is everybody though, by the way? I don't know how many of you are here. It's a weird night of the week to stream on. Sorry that I came back to streaming and then stopped. Unfortunately, the day after that last stream, we unfortunately received some very bad news. So we had to go and, you know, we wanted to go and spend some time with family. So, and I just haven't felt like streaming for a while. But hopefully we can do some regular streams and we'll find some sort of schedule soon. Obviously it always depends on what my daughter wants to do at bedtime as well. I can't believe how hot it is. What is up with the weather, eh? What a very English thing to talk about. I don't listen to EDM. Alright, Termin. Right, so let's have a look here. I've also got my track... See, what is happening here? I have track IR set up. It was working fine the other night, and then suddenly it stopped working. I have Flight Simulator open, and it's not connected again. If those of you that have one, you'll know that you have to have two lights lit up. I've only got the one light that says it can detect this, but it's not actually detected. It's not detected it again. I don't know what's happened. It's really annoying. Yeah, Jen Delta, thank you so much. You need to get a Toby much better. Well, I was looking at those, and then someone said, like, because I don't want eye tracking, I just want head tracking. Someone said it's like that it's slightly less accurate than Toby eye track IR. But I would like to not wear something on my head because you have the trucking hat on. Okay. I would love it to work. I don't know what's happened. That's twice now that it's not worked, and I launched it before the sim. There's no options for it, is there? Anyway, we need to get in here. So, let's spawn in first of all. We're going to use... I love this aircraft, by the way. The Diamond DA40NG. If I ever had a private pilot's license and enough money to buy my own aircraft, I'd probably buy one of those over a 172 Cessna. But we'll do some flying in that another night, maybe. We got all the world's our oyster now. I've never flown the IAE version of the Airbus, only the CFM, but I have the EasyJet livery. So let's do not real world time. Maybe about 3:30. Why don't you like it in Flight Sim? So if we go to Innsbruck. So we'll be flying from Innsbruck, and it's just a short flight up here to Salzburg, but especially if we're landing on this runway 33, you have to fly and approach all the way round here and then make a sharp turn in the mountains and land instantly. I did it the other night. It was awesome. That's not Innsbruck. What am I doing? Here it is. So let's park at ramp 7. Departure ramp 7. Live weather, but the time is, oh my god, it's a different time zone. Will be 3 PM UTC. How about that? Mainly because it makes it difficult to click the cockpit instrument, so you have to toggle it on and off constantly. That's what I have to do with track IR if it works. But you can add a smoothing bit, so like the minimum movements are ignored. I just got to check all my things on the right gate here. We'll get up and then we can get talking. Did you guys see the Yogscast stream earlier of the flight sim stuff? That I saw a few minutes of it. I was tearing my hair out. It was very funny. But they were trying to make the plane go down, and it was not going down. The landing was. I want to know what happened in between the. I might have to ask them what they did in between the break, because they were at like 40,000 feet. Then suddenly they cut back and they were on the landing approach. They must have just skip to it, I guess. Poor Digby. The thing is, from what Digby was saying, I don't think Digby had much experience with the Airbus, unfortunately. So I think he was wrestling with trying to direct Duncan by saying, you know, it's in there somewhere. You're the pilot in command. Digby knew what he was doing. It's just Duncan didn't know where it was, and Digby couldn't tell him where it was. Should have got Mac in there. Should have. You think he was using ChatGPT as a resource? Well, keep your eyes peeled, because I'm gonna try and do something with Hat Films on Flight Sim soon. Very similarly. So it's been a while since God, it's weird not having my head tracking. It's definitely not working, is it? Oh wait, it is. Why is that green light not lit up then? Oh. Maybe it was working the other night. Maybe my LED is just gone. It's just waiting for a flight scene, I reckon. Well, yeah, but the LED's not lit up. The other night, I swear it wasn't working. The LED must have died the other night. I should be having 2 greens now, and I still only have 1. But it's definitely working. Well, that's cool. So we might be able to use that, but I have to wear a flipping hat. Right, let's does the pause? Okay, the pause light works. Yeah, it's definitely the green LED that's died then. Helpful, brilliant. You need to get hats to do more F1 as well. The bit where Trot crashed into the wall in the highlights vid was great. I tried to get them to do F1. I even managed to acquire some codes for them from my contact, and from when I used to stream a lot, and they just never got around to it, unfortunately. Not my fault. Do we want to fly in this weather? Is this realistic weather? I guess it is. I like having a little bit of cloud. I'm gonna check. No, we'll leave it on live weather. We'll leave it on live weather. I don't need to have clouds in the sky every time. Right, let's start this. Let's work it out. We've not even plotted our route yet. But let's start. Oh no, we need a route first, so GSX knows how many passengers. Right. Here you go. So this is what I did last time. So I can just flip them around and go back again. Use current time. Flip it around. Oh, are we using a different runway? Oh. How strong is the wind? I want to use the other runway anyway. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to use the non-active runway. What is next to me? You can't hear that. There you go. extremely loud, isn't it? Oh wait, I don't want it in this format. I want it in... Oh, it isn't easy. Okay, that's good. Should fly in the snow. So it's 9 knots from 140. So it is going to be quite a strong tailwind. Let's do it. I want to do it. It can land with a tailwind, can't it? Let me also open up Volanta. You can track my flight on Volanta if you want. Let's also do flight recorder. I just use this to see my feet per minute of landing. That's not my call sign, but whatever. There you go. You've got us there. Right, I think we're all set up. Let's just get flying now. I'll start the recorder because I'll forget, even though there's loads of sitting on the ground. Right. We're in. So first things first. Let's get some power going. So we want to put the batteries on. External power. Crew supply, and we'll get the GPS aligning. GSX is working. Though I don't have a profile installed by the looks of it. Stuff's not parking in the right place, but that's fine. That'll be alright. Don't worry about that. Right. Nav logo lights on. They know we're in the aircraft. Arm the doors. Right, that'll do there for now. We want to... We'll quickly get through this, then we'll get up there. This is going to be a very up and down kind of flight. My flight is that. How do I open that on this PC? Oh. Oh, I should have opened it in the app. Oh, well, hang on. Let me just get this set up because I want to get this done quick. There's people watching. So we're going from LOWI to lows. That's what this should say. Why is that taking so long? Flight number. We are just the basic Phoenix flight number. Cost index. Oh. Cost index is 47. We're going to cruise at just 11,000 feet. That's going to be -2 air temp. -1 this says, that's fine. Right. I don't really know why I have to do this wind request, but I know I do. Yeah, the easy format, look, it just puts everything you need here, and I don't have to scroll. Everything I need, even the route is here. With the runway, the weights and everything. More wind, please, sir. I request more wind. That's what wind request is. Over here, let's just get my messages up. So that they're ready. Right. Flight plan. This is where using charts would be good, but I don't. So we're going to depart runway 8. And did we have a SID? Yukon 2J. Okay, insert. This is where it's going to get tricky. Arrival. See, I never know what RNAV... Was it Y? Z... Zulu. Let me put it in and see what that looks like in the flight plan. So I'm just checking through. What's that doing? I'm gonna get rid of RTT, I think. Oh. And I'm going to get rid of that one. And then get rid of the continuity. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this properly, but we're doing it. And then we'll get rid of that gap. What's it doing? That is not the approach that I took before. Is it because I deleted some stuff? That's not the one. This is where I should go and look at a chart, but I'm not. We're just gonna trial and error our way. That looked like it. Hang on. There you go. So that's what we're gonna do. So where this discontinuity is. Boom. So we come in, we fly down, in. Straight in. Right. Copy the flight plan. I do nothing there. Radios, doesn't matter, but there will be some. Right. Have I started boarding yet? Oh, for God's sake, I normally do that while I'm boarding. Oh, it's going to take so long. Ground services. Mass and balance. So we're going to have a nearly full plane. Load aircraft, GSX. How have I got this set up? Fuel and catering, but no catering. Fuel. Wait for refuel before boarding. So hopefully they do it at the same time. That's what I want. I want fueling and boarding to happen at the same time, but I don't think... Oh, they are. Brilliant. So who have we got here? Anyone I know? No one I know. That's fine. Drone speed. Let's do half that. If I use track IR, does it work on this camera? Have a look. It does. So we can do like a proper walk around, like a head bob. This is stuff you're going to be able to do. Oh yeah, so the new... should we have a look in the engine? Hopefully it's not spinning. So the new flight simulator has a lot of info out. 2024 coming out in 2 months time. And part of it is you're going to be able to do a walk around like this. And inspect, but it also has a career mode. I don't know if that's going to totally ruin virtual airlines that people have set up. Because I've considered doing virtual airline before. Oh look, I can stick my head in here. Oh, duck down there. Yeah, this all looks good to me. Squeeze through there. Oh, I do like to usually greet people as they come into the plane. Oh, the sound's instantly stopped. You're doing a great job, sir. Hello, I'm your captain. Hello, I'm your captain. As long as it ruins GSX. I mean, GSX is clunky, isn't it? It's working right now, though. Hello, I'm your captain. Welcome to the flight. Hello, sir. I've seen you in the movie, haven't I? Welcome to the flight, everybody. Oh, twins. Hello. Excuse me, sir. They were walking there. Welcome to the flight. Welcome to the flight. We're going just up the road, in fact. Yes. We should be in the flight time. 29 minutes flight time, apparently. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What a lovely day. Oh, look, a plane up there. Who's that? Very busy, isn't it? Hello, sir. Wait, did you go round again? He ducks. He's so tall, he ducks. Hello. Hello, madam. Do you need help to get to your seat? I don't mind coming in to help you. That's absolutely fine. Thank you, bus driver. I'm good. How are you, croissant? Sorry, sir. No drinking on this aircraft unless you buy it from the aircraft. Put that can away. Thank you. I'll come back to you in the flight. Right, I guess I better get to the cockpit. Aha. Wait. I guess this is fine. Right, let's take my hat off. Take my hat off to you. Is that the bus that's coming? Or going? Where's that going? God, the airport just feels alive, doesn't it? Right, I need to up that pace of that camera again now. It's a little bit slow. Oh wait, it's already fine. Has the baggage been done yet? They haven't even loaded any of the baggage yet. What are they playing at? Come on out there. There'll be a second bus. I'd hope so. I've only got half the passengers. Do I need to do anything in the aircraft? Should probably concentrate on that, shouldn't I? So, I think we're all good for now. Should I ring the evacuate? Evacuate. Oh, another thing I've tried doing recently. So I watched Sully, Miracle on the Hudson. And I reckon I could get back to LaGuardia. Why don't we give it a go? Right, let me get a wind report. Where are we? LOWI. We're in LOWI. I don't need to accept this, do I? Do I need to accept these every time? Because that's not the final load sheet. Okay, so it's Q 1019. Sorry, apparently I can't speak while doing that. It is 3:15 in the afternoon. It's Gary. Hello, that guy. I love that I can see chats from 2 different sites here. Accepting it makes the notification go away, so I always do. I think just reading it makes the notification go away, doesn't it? Another thing I've been looking at is that Beyond ATC thing, because I'm too scared to go on VATSIM, but it's like an AI VATSIM basically. But I'm worried by anything else for this sim now, this close to the new flight sim, because I just don't know what's going to be in it. Oh, let's hear the PA. I think they've already just done the announcement, actually. Everyone's back there. I think they're all here now. We're just waiting for the baggage. The baggage has not even... Oh, he has just started it. Wait, that just disappeared. Oh, it's an LOD thing. Okay. Alright, it is starting to come in there now. Don't know who that is that's just pulled up. Flyby. I saw them land a second ago. FS HUD can link to... What's FS HUD? I use FS HUD, no AI or subscription needed. What is FS HUD? Let's have a look. FS HUD. Just blindly accept the T's and C's. Air traffic control. Elevate your flight simulation experience.
Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are excited to introduce the upcoming version 2 of FS HUD Air Traffic Control. Here you can see a newly redeveloped panel that is fully compatible with the virtual.
Scandinavian 2 Delta with information alpha. Request clearance to Skiffle. We are gate 512.
Oh, I want to talk. That's what the whole point was. Imagine streaming now and I had to talk to a radio. You'd get nuts. I'm going to have to close that and get my frames back. Sorry. Ah, silky smooth. How's the stream looking this time, by the way? Is it a lot smoother and crisper than before? The HUD looks super nice. What HUD? The one I just looked at. Looking good, no stutters, perfect, I fixed it. Do you know what I did to fix it? You don't want to know what I did to fix it. I updated Windows, that's what I did. The Windows update that I've been skipping constantly and turned off. When I updated my graphics drivers, apparently it needed a more modern version of Windows to work, I guess. We are just waiting on these baggage handlers. I'm right in thinking that I can't put in these weights into here yet, can I? Because it's going to be different. I guess I can put the planned weight. But I don't know what it would be. We're using fuel as well. Wait, I know what I haven't done. I never started the APU. We need to get that going. Alter is needed. I mean, it's so easy to enter. It's just a click there and a click on the next thing. It's fine. It's just a long wait, really, isn't it? Went to B&Q once for a long wait. Didn't have any. Waited for ages.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags.
Is this volume loud enough for you guys? It is in the background, but
And keep your These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead. Once you have safely stowed your
right.
cabin bag, please
Are they done? Come on, they're so close.
on-time departure.
Come on, baggage guys.
You keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure.
3 more suitcases.
Smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
No chatter for me. Okay, fair enough. Are you all on this plane, by the way, guys? Enjoy raid. Wait. Enjoy your raid. Aldenero resubscribed. This is not updating in real time. Aldenero resubscribed for 77 months and says, another one. Didn't we get a notification from you the other night? I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I got that it was for WoW. It just made me realise that I don't have any of my alerts on. I'm 3G and T's deep already. What? We definitely didn't get any notification today. I don't know what's going on. Right, are we done? It's done. Right, send to McDo. We do the takeoff. Sync to the sheet. Calculate. put some numbers in, send to McDo. There you go. That's all we had to wait for anyway, so I don't mind waiting for that. So they're in there. Performance calculations are in. We're doing a flap 1 takeoff. V1 is at 131. Lovely. And we have got, what was our wind? We've got a 6 knot headwind. Exactly, headwind. That's fine. Right. Let's get this show on the road. Pushback guy. We're doing the pushback, please. Right, they've disconnected the external power. I should turn that off. I keep forgetting. Let's put the fuel pumps on. APU bleed on. Does the air. Oh, sorry, sir. Woman. Should I be getting any audio? I don't get any audio now. I don't know why. Alright, well they're going to go and do that. The stairs are disappearing. Is my rudder... Wait. Wait a second. Why's my rudder turned? Oh, is it just because... I guess this is fine. Until we get the engines going, maybe. Company message. I've never noticed that before, though. Accept, sure. Because of wind, it's been blown that way. They simulate that? That is nuts. I can't believe that's simulated. Who's next to me? Is that still the fly guy? Toddy. I had no idea that kind of thing was simulated. What have they asked me to do? Have they asked me to release parking brake yet? I'm getting no overlays from GSX. Are they not ready yet? Oh, she's still stood down there. Is this errored? Alright, is that what I need to do? Now press continue pushback. But I've got a double... Oh. Push nose right. Well, there's some glitches there. Release the parking brakes. I've not got any audio. Why is that stopped? Need to update the plane's operating system. Should we do that now? Windows? Right, let's set our cruising to 11. And we'll start that engine.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Starting it. I've got my buttons. Seatbelt sign and no smoking should be on. I treat the no smoking as more of a like no electronic devices.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320.
Wait, I thought it was nose right I asked for.
card found in your seatbelt exit route.
Right, that engine looks good and available, should show up. So let's start engine 1.
Adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft.
We'll now put the flaps into the correct position.
Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Look at this place, beautiful.
Lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened,
Set parking brakes.
adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on.
I just always say good engine start because it takes too long.
If the air supply fails, masks.
Although we have got a good
Pull a
engine
mask
start.
towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat.
Right, so I think they've all started up. They're going to take over the bleeder. We don't need the APU power anymore.
Around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft.
One thing I found recently, I didn't know I could do this.
Inflate it by
I thought this meant that I can't use this page, but there's a continue without navigraph. And it's not quite lined up, but it will line up. It will refresh. There you go. Wait, have I still got that silly turn there?
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
No, I haven't. That must be from Simbrief then. 90-degree turn, yeah. And well, no, there's going to be a 180-degree turn at the end. That's going to be the fun one. We bank round right into the runway with no ILS either. So let's get me all set up. I should have done this before. Right, they're walking away. We're going to put taxi lights on. I think that's it. I think I can put strobe into whatever. How long's the flight? The flight should only be 29 minutes. We are facing the wrong runway though, I believe. We need to take off from this side. I don't know why it did that. I'm sure I asked for it the right way around. So we're going to have to now do a U-turn. We're going to have to do a U-turn here. Otherwise we're getting everyone's way. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, I need to set this preset back to Phoenix. I had it set up for my other airplane. Right, I think this is it. See, this hasn't cleared. I've had this before. Does anyone know how to clear that? Because I won't be able to steer now, even though they've left the air... Wait, they haven't left the airplane. What is happening? If anyone knows about that, let me know. Right. Wind shear on. System 1. Can I restart it from here? I can just restart it there, can't I? Or is it not enough to do it from here? Do I have to do it from the system tray?
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Hello, who's there? This is the captain speaking. What's the problem?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Okay, you didn't have to tell me that, but thank you very much. Start it from the panel again. You sure? I should have done the off-block timer. Whoops. Do I just try moving and see what happens? Wait. Why am I going backwards? Is it this tug? Oh, for God's sake. I don't think this is GSX now, is it? That's not the GSX tug that I had. I don't know what's happening. How do I use the built-in pushback? Is it Shift P? Right. Has that done it? You can give me no... What is all of this? What is happening? Is it still pushing it? Oh, the EFB. Disconnect tug. Why is it turning now? Wait, is it trying to do the nose left thing? Or right thing? What is... I'm doing nothing. Right, disconnect tug. Has that done it? Yes. Right. Don't get off the plane. Don't get off the plane. What is all this? Wait, no, it's back. I can't believe we sat here at the I was supposed to do a return leg tonight. I'm not going to get time. There are no failures. How do I reset all? Is it FMS No, not FMS reset. This is... I hate GSX. I love it, but I love what it does, but it's so poorly done and it's just glitched out. Is this something I can just clear? Right. They're all extinguished on the top panel. It's still pushing me. I don't know what is doing this. Oh wait, that's GSX. That's a GSX tug. Is it just because they hadn't finished? Maybe it's not GSX. I don't know what's happening now. Oh my god. You want me to look at the top panel? Anything looks wrong up here? Oh, I'm trying to be professional here. What is this doing? I'm not confident this is going to do the flight very well. I still don't know how to get rid of this. The IRS alignment is not failed. Has that done anything? This is nuts. Oh wait, it's gone. It's gone. I don't know. Wait, no, there's a tug back. Let's get out of here before he gets back to us. Right. Park brake off. Engine selector back there. I can steer. Right, I was about to reset the flight. I haven't even done my takeoff configs. So, brake to max. I've got my altitude set. And we just want to arm that. I've got buttons for all of these. Spoilers armed. Takeoff config. All normal, right? We're good to go. Let's get out of here quick. This is your captain speaking. Sorry about all the hiccups there. We had some new people starting on the airport. They didn't know what to do with the airplane, but don't worry, I do. Little bump here. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something massive here? When are the meals served? It's going to have to be a very quick meal. Once we hit 11,000, I'll come around with the trolley. That's the amount of tailwind we're probably going to be landing with. Good point. Not that it really matters, but sometimes I fly on nav just so I can see where I've been. I should... Oh, I can't see anyway. I don't know if this person's ever going to take off. So we'll just ignore that they're even there because we're way behind schedule. Alright, landing lights on. Take off. Turn off strobes. I don't know if we need the whole runway, but I'm not going to go down and turn around. You notice I'm getting a little bit, as I say that, I was going to say a little bit better at steering with my feet. It does matter to Mac. Alright, cabin crew, sorry about all this. We're about to take off. Start the chrono. Let's go. Hope my flight recorder's still going. Where are we going, Captain? Just down the road. Oh my god, this runway is short, isn't it? Okay, I lied about being able to steer. Oh my god, this is really short. I didn't even put the trim into the right position. V1 rotate. I said rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Perfect perf calculations, that's right. I could have gone toga, I guess. Right, nose down a bit more. We're gonna stall if I'm not careful. Whoa, look at that over there. Wow. Still manual flying. Cross levers climb. I got some sort of warning. ATC XPDR standby. Anyone know what that means? Anyway, we need to put our flaps up now. On the center console bottom right. What am I doing? Center console bottom right? Tell me what I've got. What I don't know what it even means. Turn the transponder on. I did. Didn't I? Oh wait, did I leave it on? Okay. It's not. Oh, standby. Whoops. Alright, let's just engage autopilot so I can steady this thing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets
Taxi lights off. Runway turn off lights off.
Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in
Have you tried turning the plane off and on again?
purchasing selection.
I've tried that before. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work out very well in the air. I'd love this place to get photogrammetry. Imagine that. Whoa, look at that plane down there. Can you fly a bit faster? I absolutely can. What was our cost index? Does anyone remember? Oh, it's already 47. Isn't it the higher the cost index, the faster you fly? Is that true? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong number 6. It's this one. Is this set up correctly? Let's turn the terrain on as well so we see all the mountains around. Can I open the window a bit? I don't think we've got enough height to do the barrel roll. Oh, I can turn my landing lights off. And the seatbelt lights are now coming off. This is your captain speaking. We have now reached our cruising altitude. You will now find that the food cart is going to come around and give you some food. God, I'm good. Oops, sorry, the mic's still on. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Spoilers are still armed. They're not anymore. Oh, there we go, isn't that good? Alright, let's take this silly hat off. Maybe turbo eye tracker would be good, but it feels weird just spending money on something that will do exactly what I've already got. What I should do is just buy a little hairband. So I haven't got to wear the hat, and just a little hairband that sits on top of my head. Maybe some Christmas antlers or something. Ah, look at this, everybody. Blank ECAM warnings. So we've only been off the block for 14 minutes. It felt a lot longer when that GSX was messing up. We've been in the air for 6 minutes already. It wants us to enter the destination data, which we probably should. What am I doing? Flight plan. Distance. So we should probably look at the top of descent. Is coming in 35. So let's do QNH. So we're gonna do another wind request. For lows. What am I doing? I don't want to press clear. Did I do it? I did. Lows. Okay, so there is QNH 120. I think I should probably turn this on to standard as well, shouldn't I? So let's just turn it to standard. Oops. Put it towards me. So 120. Temperature is... Let's sort this out. I can probably get them both in the same screen, can't I? Temperature is 14. Dew point of 9. Wait. It's already got the wind. How did it get that? It's wrong. It says it's 120 at 7. Wait, has that flipped around in our favour now? Wait, 120... No. I think the vegetarian meal was for the guy in the wheel compartment. Let's have a look at you all. Top of descent, let me just keep that in view so I know where it's coming up. Not for a while yet. Alright, it's at the next waypoint. Look at this scenery though. Wow. People live down there, imagine that. Right. Look down. Look up. Look down. Look up. Alright everybody. There is one spare seat on this flight. Where is this spare seat? Come on. Someone must know where this spare seat is. Oh my god, what's happened to your face? Alright, he's fine. Come on. Where's this spare seat then? There's one spare seat on this flight. I want to know where it is. Hello, I'm your captain. Wait, if I'm here, then who's flying the... Come on. There is no empty... Oh, there it is. This is the one empty seat. This is the special seat. Nobody wanted to sit in 22D. And no one's feeling 22. Ooh, ooh. Spare room down in the wheel compartment. Top of descent is coming up. I was going to go and muck around in the wheel compartment, but I feel like I probably shouldn't because we need to get ready for this. So we're going to go down to... I'm going to miss this now. Let's just put in 1,000, then I can't be wrong. It'll be a managed descent, so it won't go down that far. So when this says... I normally do it at 5 as well. When it gets to 5, we'll start descending. 5 miles. And then it gives us a little bit of time to burn off some speed before it starts dropping properly. There we go. And the sim is frozen. Brilliant. This happened the other night and I had to quit. Oh wait, it's back. What's happening? Why does that... Since I updated the drivers the other night. Anyone else been getting that? Let's close that. Maybe that's not helping. So soon we're going to come in here and we're going to make a right turn into the valley. I think it's just down there. I am recording the flight, aren't I? It says recording, so we'll be able to replay. That's brilliant. Used to get that due to dodgy USB device. Don't say that. These are brand new flight stick things. Shall I put on... Do you want to see a flight stick cam? It kind of gets in the way a little bit though, doesn't it? Is top right the best place for it when it comes to landing? Because I can always move it, like there maybe, down a bit more. Yeah, but the fact that I'm getting the stuttering is what's making me worried that I've got a faulty USB device. There you go, we'll use that. I'll put it back on the top right for now. And then turn it off. So that's where it'll appear during landing, because we'll be on this view anyway, so there's nothing going on up there, is there? Right, I think we need to now put us back onto our proper thingamy. And we will now put our landing lights on and tell people to sit the heck down. Sit down. Don't know if we're descending appropriately. We are on the green, so that's good. So the runway is... There it is, we can see it. You might see it out of here. There, that's where we're going to be landing. We're going to be landing from that direction. The wind is currently coming from 140, I believe. 120. Which, if you look at a compass, is... It's a tail crosswind. It'll be a tail crosswind at 7 knots. It's not negligible. See, I watched a video on this, and someone took over after this turn. They took over manual control and said you couldn't automatically fly the RNAV in with autopilot, but I'm pretty sure you can. And in fact, I think I will. I want to get the aircraft configured earlier than normal before we even make this turn. We want to not take that turn too big, because I don't know if you've noticed, there are mountains the other side of the turn, and if we come in too fast, we're going to crash into them. Look at this. More drag, you're right. We're close to being on the descent path. We're not miles off yet. That's what that blue line is. Right, let's get ourselves starting to configure. So I'm going to do... I saw someone land with runway turn-off lights. I've never done that before, but I'll do it. Taxi lights on. They'll only show once the wheel is down, though, the gear. We won't do flaps just yet. Flaps come at about 220-ish knots. There we are. So the runway is over there. We're very close to it. We're very tight to it. And once we're over this hill here, there's a big drop, I think, on the charts, if I remember. I haven't bought the other planes. I've only just really had this one. I don't want to buy anything else because I don't know what's going to come in the... I was looking at the PMDG 737, but I know there's a 737 coming with the new flight sim, so I don't know how good that's going to be and if it'll satisfy me enough. I imagine it won't. So I used to love flying the 737 in X-Plane and FSX. I think I had the PMGG. Okay, so we're currently coming in. We're estimated to land
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing.
59 in 4 minutes, so we're going to be ahead of schedule by about 9 minutes. Hello, who's there?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Okay, thank you. Just sit down. Right, let's get those flaps out. Yeah, I've got a lot of fun with everything else that we've got coming up. Oh yeah, so do you think we're going to be over or below 200 feet per minute landing? Can I put the next stage of flaps down? Let's get the gears down. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We need to really lose speed now. I did not want to be this fast coming in. Right, we are ready, I think. Oh no, I need my auto brakes. I need to arm the spoilers and be flaps full. Does it say a flaps full? Full, yes. We're doing flaps full. Okay. Making a final turn. Flaps full. We're now configured for landing. The runway is going to be over here somewhere. There it is. I don't even have the I should have RNAV guides here, shouldn't I? I think I've set this up wrong. So what was our approach? Speed 146-ish. Right, hands on. Once I can see it, I'm going to take control of the autopilot. I know I've got this stick the wrong way around, by the way. Where is it? There it is, right. I've got control. I've overshot the turn a little bit. Oh my goodness, it's weird. You can feel the wind from behind. It's now 12 knots behind. Oh, am I moving the auto throttle? Whoops. Didn't mean to. I might have to cut the auto throttle early. Oh god, it's difficult.
30, 20, retard.
Get down. Last touchdown marker. What? What was that lockup on landing? Something is up with my sim. It's been locking up a lot since I've done... Look! Is it the track IR, do we think? Well, welcome. That kind of took the
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related
that
duties.
kind of took the fun out of it there.
We ask that you remain
Oh, that's not the centre line. I was following the wrong line, looking all over at chat.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used.
This is a handcrafted airport, by
Please
the way.
make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the
I have no idea how good that flight was. It locked up at the worst point.
On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
I have no idea how that landing was. I want to know why it's happening. It didn't before. It's either the oh wait, I haven't requested a spot, have I? I was facing the wrong way. What did I get? 2E, was it? 2... Is it 2T? I'm not following these taxi lines properly, am I? God, this is not... I swear it's a lot smoother when I'm not. All safe. Thanks for the free ride, no worries. Show me again. Oh my god, why did I get this spot? I want one of these ones. Oh my god, it's not even on this apron. Can I get G88? I think it's for general aircraft, but... Ah. What is near us? What even are these stands? I did turn off at the wrong bit, okay. It is the next bit. I've flown into here before as well. We've all gone into the wrong car park before. Ah, yes, this is where we should be. Again, airport charts would help. Oh, look at that hangar over there. Another plane has landed. We'll go back to Innsbruck and it'll be perfect. Is this my spot here? Is that 2T? It is. Okay, let's go into 2T. That's perfect. Which way am I supposed to drive in? Where the heck is 2T? There's no markers. T2. Okay, so it's that one there. Fine. Yeah, sorry. All connecting flights. Alright, let's not blind the guy on the apron. God, I'm coming in quick. Jesus. You want me to go that way more? That'll do. Alright, let's cut these engines. Yeah, we're fine to do that. Park and brake set. Turn that old beacon off. What is up with these textures? Alright, let's turn this head tracker off because I'm not
Cabin crew disarm doors.
getting annoyed with that. Well, that was a bit annoying, wasn't it? We've got to do a turnaround here. Let's let people up out of their seats. Connect the ground power. I think everything is where it should be. Commence deboard. Maybe the way back will be better? I don't know.
Passengers bus is coming.
Brilliant. I didn't think I could replay that landing without messing up the unboarding. When do we get to use the slide? I do prefer if we get to use the slide, but they always bring these stairs annoyingly. The one back into Innsbruck will be fine, don't worry. Although if we're using runway 8 there, we have to go all the way round. Save the replay for Innsbruck. Okay. I'll just leave it rolling. I think I can do the same flight in the same replay. God, I'm warm.
Ladies and gentlemen, when disembarking, please take care and hold on to the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Alright, let's just clean up the cockpit. So, flaps. Oh, I should have done that before the engines went. I don't think they'll move now, will they? Oh, everyone's going to laugh at me. All the other pilots. I didn't stop the chrono, but we were under time, so that's fine. The block time was only 37 minutes. What did it say we were going to be? The block time was going to be 57. We were 20 minutes under. People can't be complaining about that. Turn on the elect pump. So I've never done this. Which one is it? You say yellow. Which button? Is it that button there? Amazing. I learned something. I didn't know that. Thank you so much. I guess I can turn it off again.
Passengers bus is coming.
Right. While it's doing that, let's quickly plan our next flight, which is just going to be back. Swap it over. Lows to Innsbruck. Generate the flight, please. Easy. It's doing a weird way out of this, isn't it? Why is it doing that on the way out? Especially if we're going to take... Mind you, oh, because we're going to take off on the proper runway this time. We're going to take off on the opposite runway, but land... So Innsbruck, we're going to have to come all the way around. So without the chart, we're going to have to try and work out how to do that as well. So let's do that.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Only just starting? What have you been doing? Oh, right, it's because... Okay. I had one person stay in their seat the other day. Is that what's going to happen here? Oh, we'll go down there after. Link the charts. I normally use ChartFox, so I could get them. So we're gonna approach. We want LOWI. What do these look like on here? Are these the same ones that? Let me just go into ChartFox. There you go. It's not even on LOWI. I've done it before. So we're runway 8. So I think it is this approach. We're going to fly to 11. Is that how this works? I don't really know how to. And what's the difference between that and this one? Doesn't look any different to me. Well, that was Z, so we'll bear that in mind.
Do you want to deboard crew?
Z said it needed special authorization. No, don't deboard the crew. So baggage unload is still in progress. But that's fine. We can set up now for the next flight. So we want to import. Flight init request. These two should swap around now. Lows should go to the top, LOWI should be the dest. There you go. And we're Jen Fenks again. That's not even, oh fine, that's not even how you spell it, but that's fine. Right, I'll do it on here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So we need to import the next flight. And we can just come to here. So we are cost index 51, flight level 16. We're going to fly a bit higher this time. Was that 51? Oh, we're going to be so fast. 160, so 16,000 feet. And it's got the cruise temperature correct. Flight plan. So this is the one. So we're going to come out of here. Departure. It was runway 15 via Verda 1X. And then we are going to arrive LOWI. I don't think this Nanit 2A is going to be right, but we'll have a look. Hey, what does it say on here? Is there a Nanit 2? Is that what AR means? Special authorization? I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Don't you worry. RNAV Y. What is there? By LM. That's exactly what we wanted. That's what the chart said. So this should be perfect then. Plan. So we're going to fly out. Take a weird left bank there. Nanit LM. This turn's going to be tight, isn't it? Fine. I'm sure that's normal. Although that's where we're supposed to enter the hold. And then is a... How do we get into the runway? How do I... Why is it blue? I want to see him do a 26 approach to circle to 8. What does that mean? Okay, so I have to, so this is fine, right? So I just take it manually from there. Okay. Is the baggage done? This one's gonna be tough. We're totally unboarded. And we're ready for the next flight, so let's board the next flight then. Load aircraft. Oh, do I want to do GSX? Do I want to risk it again?
Aircraft is on its way. Please don't let boarding requested.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our
Passengers
flight.
bus is coming.
Please place your large bags into
Okay.
the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your
Alright, let's get
small
everything set up
items
ready.
in front of you. These include
Why is that on
laptops,
minus
handbags,
1,000?
duty-free and loose items of
So that's
clothing.
flight level
If you are
16.
seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat,
So much
all of your
admin to do, isn't there, on these
items must be placed
flights?
into an overhead locker. Once you have
Weather
safely
request. Am I even doing this
cabin
weather
bags,
request
please
proper? Like, is this how you would do it?
to help us ensure an on-time departure.
It's just a way I've found to do it. I know I don't even have to. I know the EFB has it
Enabling all remaining
right there, but I like to request it.
can now be fastened ready
I assume this is how they do it. I really want to print it out.
Thank you
Fuel
for
truck is in
observing this
position.
policy.
Passenger, please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and
Oh god, look at all these. Arrival message. We're on time. Right, it's Q120. We've already got that set up. Actually, this should already be set up. Hey, Mr. Crate. Hello, Mr. David Loveridge. How you doing? Over on YouTube. How many people are actually watching on YouTube? I've only got the Twitch stream open. I've got the chat open, obviously. Let me go over, look at my dashboard. 12 people over on YouTube. We've had 170 viewers over the course of the stream, though, on there. YouTube is new. This is only the second ever YouTube stream there's been, so it's a lot behind Twitch at the moment. But hello, Mr. David Loveridge. How are you doing? Million views. Wow. Well, you've joined us at a perfect time because we're flying this aircraft. Christ, that's loud. For those of you that don't know, by the way, this is the Phoenix A320. It's considered, I didn't say this, it's considered a study level aircraft. It's blooming expensive, but what that means is absolutely nothing. It's a term that I think PMDG came up with, but it basically means the real aircraft would do exactly as this one does. For the most part. Oh, all the better for hearing from you.
Passengers bus is coming.
You're just in time to make us see us do a crazy flight from Salzburg, Austria, into Innsbruck, in between the mountains where the autopilot won't fly, and I have to do it manually because we're going to be around mountains. How long does it expect us to take? Block time. Is this the trip time? Tet. I've only recently started using the easy charts. It is airtime. Wait, block time should be 58. That's fuel. Wait.
Passengers boarding starting.
Where's the basically, where are these numbers on this flight plan where it says 30 and 58? 30 minutes in the air, 58 minutes in total from pushback. Can you mod the aircraft skins? You absolutely can. You absolutely can. Do you have real life flight experience? Just wondering how you know so many of the buttons and stuff, just learning through playing. I am actually a real-life qualified simulator pilot. I fly the A320 in real life in the simulator. No, it's just through yeah, just through learning online basically. I've crammed a lot the last few months. There's a lot of times where I can't jump on the computer, kids and that, but I have been reading a lot about it. The radios section is the bit that worries me. That's like I was talking about using that AI driven ATC to begin with before I start on VATSIM. For those of you that don't know, VATSIM is a real life air traffic control system for flight simulator with real life pilots and ATC controllers going on there just to you know, just to clean up their skills, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. God, it's late. I don't know where that info was on that sheet.
Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops.
It's a very dad thing to do, I must say. But yeah, but you just pick it up. Like when I got in here, I didn't know what any of these buttons did. I knew I could get it in the air though. But every now and again, you just pick up. Like today, for example, I learnt about the evacuation button. And if I press that, an alarm will go off, and if I want to stop sounding the alarm in the cabin, I press this button. And if I only want the evacuation alarm to be triggered from the cabin, I flick it down. If I want the cabin crew to be able to, you know, sound the alarm as well, I leave it up there. And this is what I learned today, this little panel here, because all the Airbus is split into all these different panels which do different things. Stuff that you'll never need in flight sim, but it's modelled because, like I say, this is study level. You can set up scenarios where that is needed. Can you lock the cockpit doors? You absolutely can. If I close that, there is a lock button just there. Although, I don't know why the lock doesn't come on now. I don't know if that's a bug with GSX, which is doing the passengers. It should have a light come on. I don't know. It works at the start of the flight. Right, where are we at with this boarding? So we're still waiting for baggage to board. The baggage handlers are doing their work down here. Once they're done, we'll be on our way. One thing though that's not modelled in this version of the aircraft and is modelled in the fly-by-wire version of the A320, which is just a different brand, pressing this button here would bring up a video feed on this screen of what's just outside the door there. So pilots use that to see, you know, who's the other side of the door if they're about to open it, or who's knocking to come in because of, you know, situations in the past. That's the one thing that I wish worked on here. That and the printer to print out a little bit of paper. I'm an aerospace engineer. I occasionally do cockpit instrument panel and pedestal designs. Was working on one today. Wow. Is that aerospace? What kind of stuff are you making there? Or like doing it for there? Is it for aeroplanes or for... Not a space shuttle, surely. Right, secondary flight plan. Copy that in. My radios are in. We're about to get ready to go. The moment this baggage handler is boarded, has put all the luggage in, we're waiting for this to equal this, then we can go. I don't think the lock light works in the Phoenix. It does in the fly-by-wire. It did. It was lit up at the start of the flight today because I noticed it, but the moment I opened that door it went off. Oh no, maybe the light's just on when it's open. I see. Okay. But yeah, you'd lock it there. One thing the fly-by-wire has is a little coffee cup. I can go there. It's getting a bit stuffy in this cockpit, isn't it? Why am I losing frames now? Let's just open that window. Let some air in. Maybe we can go over there and shout at the baggage handler to hurry up. Oi, mate. 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 Hurry up. We're waiting here. We're the only plane left. Oh no, we're not. There's someone over there by the name of Matador. Oh, there's someone over this side as well. A little plane. Is that real-time baggage handling? Pretty close, yeah, I think so. Same with the boarding. I should have put. I can put it on instant if I want to. You can only lift one bit of luggage. He's putting it on there a lot more gently than what I've seen baggage handlers do. Right, let's get this set up. So that's.
Welcome on board our flight.
Are they about done?
Please place your large bags into the overhead
Oh, they're so close.
wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include
Right,
laptops,
seatbelts on.
handbags, duty-free and loose
I haven't even started the APU.
If you are seated
We'll have time, I get a feeling.
or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask
Do these slats stay down?
enabling all remaining customers to board.
That's one thing I haven't learned. Like they're down even though the flaps are retracted.
This is a no-smoking service.
Does anyone know?
Thank you for observing this policy.
Right, let's try and get a smoother. Right, it's loaded.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Right, we're gonna get our takeoff values. 141. You didn't let them retract all the way. Was that the issue? Okay. So I could quickly do that now by turning the pump on, couldn't I? There they go. I did learn though, sometimes they leave those out because of heat. They can leave, what was it? They can basically cause shade for the things that are underneath, or ice. Okay, there was a reason for leaving them out. It was weather related. Right, so that's there. APU bleed on. Let's get the airflow going. Everything else is set up. So the Airbus works in a lights out 12 o'clock philosophy. So if all the lights are out and all the dials are at 12 o'clock, you're in normal operating. For the systems at least, you're in normal operating range. So these lights that are on will go out. So what we can do now is we can disconnect the external power, which is this little generator down here. Alright, Fried, we'll fly you home while you're asleep. Right, company message, let's accept this load sheet and let's get on our way. I wonder what GSX is going to do here. We want to push back nose right this time. Let's see if it can handle it here. I don't hold out much hope. I also don't know why my frames, pardon me, is starting to struggle. Sorry about that. Outside temperature's too high, okay. Right, we've requested departure clearance. They're going to go. They're going to come stick the locking pin in, which stops me from steering the wheel. Right, let's get everything else that we need to configure.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
That's still on. I never actually turned this off. Let's squawk our proper code 7700. I think I got that right, haven't I? Basically says get out of our way. We've got an emergency landing. I wouldn't do that if we're on VATSIM. I think I've turned the radar on properly. APU bleed.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Thank you. Right, all the ground services are disconnected. The pushback is reversing in. What is happening to these frames?
Looking here.
It's not happy, is it? $76,000 is more fun. Is that what that means? So I want nose. Let's do nose right and see what it does.
Release parking brakes.
Right, I'm going to release the parking brake. Oh, you can't see it on that camera.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, let's start the engines. So I'm going to do this on my thing, but there you go.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
It is pushing us round. What's the runway we wanted? 15. Which I believe is the one we're going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft.
Start the block timer. Or what I use as a block timer. Flight director on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety card found in your seat pocket.
Waiting for this to reach 17, 18 when it says available.
Life jackets and the brace position.
Alright, we can now turn the other one on.
If you hear
There you go.
brace,
Just done the
brace.
switch there.
There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your
set
nearest
parking
usable
brakes.
exit
We've got sound now on GSX, I realise. We didn't have that before.
will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened.
It actually did a pretty good job at pushing us back in the right position, I would say. I think we're probably supposed to go one way around this taxiway, but I'm going to go out there, just go all the way down, and then line up on the runway. That's what I'm going to do.
Mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each
Uh-oh.
side to adjust.
I've never had
Drop your
this.
own mask before helping others.
Why has this happened?
Water, take a life jacket.
Yeah, I'll confirm good engine start even though it's not.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Anyone had this before?
Tapes around your
Engine
wings
won't start fault.
together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When
It's just because the engines are warm.
inflate it by pulling the toggle.
So what, I just turn it off and on again?
Or needs topping up. Blow
Is that something that happens in the real plane?
the light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin
If I clear that, it'll
crew
go.
assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be
Let's
stowed.
go again.
Armrests down, window blinds open,
Unlocking
seatbelt
gear.
fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
It seems to be going alright. Wow, I didn't know that these engines could false start.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
This plane is amazing that they've modelled all of this.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Don't drive into me. Gonna be hard push to get past those stairs. God. Right, let's put the map on. Don't know if that's going to refresh our position. Do I have to click that? It's not right either way. Maybe that'll sync up when we move. Have a good trip. Thank you so much. And the engine has started correctly. We can now taxi. So engine ignition to normal. APU off. Not strobe actually. Taxi light on. Everything is extinguished. Let's move. Park and brake off. Alright, I need my track IR for this bit. No, I haven't tried the new water stuff, like the toilets. I have updated GSX though, so I guess it's in here, unless I need a beta version. Alright, so we are on the way. We know the flight controls work, don't need to test that. We do need to test the takeoff configuration, so we need to put auto brakes to max. We need to put speed brakes armed and flaps to 1. F to flush. Feels so satisfying if you've managed to complete a rotation. I've only done it a couple of times. So cabin, please hurry up. We're approaching the runway. Takeoff config. Oh. What does that do?
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello? Who's there?
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Thank you very much. Please take your seats and see you on the other side. Alright, bye. I drive on the left of the taxiways just in case a plane comes the other way, you know? Alright, we're ready for... I never actually looked on Volanta, did I, to see how our landing was? Maybe we'll have to look afterwards. Right, where is our V1 takeoff? 41. I don't see any planes coming in. What a beautiful area. Was there ever a moment you had to make a decision between flight sim or truck sim, what with the hat and all? No, it's just a truck and hat. I want to lose the hat. I want to have a headband. Right, let's start the chrono. It took us 7 minutes to taxi, a lot better than last time. Okay, spool up the engines. Go about 50%. They look good. Okay. Flex temp. Brakes off. We just had a shadow go over. Don't know if that was a plane. I haven't done my landing lights. Shouldn't really be doing that now. Oh, now I'm off the centre line. Look at this big bump in the runway. And up we go. I'm not on the centre line at all. That looking up really put me off. Positive rate, gear up. We instantly want to bank. Thrust levers in climb. Nose down for speed. Okay, we can clear the auto brakes. Clear the taxi lights. Whoa, who's that? And we can clear arming the spoilers. Who was that? Still manual, still got the flaps. S speed. Flaps retract. I see now why we have this weird route out of here. It's because of the mountains. We've got to go around the mountains. I'm still flying manually. Okay, let me put autopilot on just because I have a question about this for people out there that know. I've had this before when I've done a turnaround leg. Only when I do a turnaround leg. Cab pressure low diff PR. Expect high cab rate ACVS reduce. And I have this down here. So if anyone knows, is this the new sim? Also thoughts. This isn't the new sim, but I'm excited for the new one. I am excited for the career mode, but I don't know if I'm like, just judging by the way I play like all my driving sims, I feel like I'm always excited for career mode. Look at these fingerprints. I'm always excited for career mode, but then I end up just going on like, you know, a free race, or I'll be on free flight mode. I think I'll just be on this mode all the time. Do what it says, shallow up your climb. Okay. Well, I've done that and now. Masks oxygen. This is... why has this gone horribly wrong? Oh my god. Is it the doors? No, it's not the doors. The doors are shut. Aren't they? I can't even see from here. Yeah, the doors are all shut. Well, I pressed clear on whatever that was. Oh my god, you were right. Can I even shut this in flight? And I probably always open that window on the turnaround leg. Oh my god. Well, see, I've learned something new. And it's something I wouldn't do in the real plane. Right, standard up. Thank you so much. I'm an idiot. My co-pilot did get sucked. Is there a way to show a co-pilot here, by the way? I can't believe I did that. That was so stupid. Look at this though. Wow. Look, there's the runway we just took off from as well. We're above the mountains now, so we don't need to worry. I wonder it's 16,000 feet on the way out of here, though. The strobe light is off. Did I really not configure stuff? I slipped up on the way out of there, didn't I? This is why I should use my checklist. And do you know what? I've made a checklist as well. Have I got it saved somewhere? Let me have a look where I might have saved it. Is it under MSFS mods? This is a checklist I made. I copied another one, but I made this configured for stuff I need that gets rid of all the radio stuff. I should be checking this. So we are now on takeoff checklist. Chrono starts climb out. Thrust levers climb. APU1 autopilot engaged. We've done that. Taxi lights off. Altimeter set. Below. Landing lights off. Fasten seatbelts off. Right. Cruise. Engine monitor. Fuel quantity. Check. Autopilot check. Lights as required. Airport information. Altimeter check. De-ice as required. Top of descent. Set TCAS to below. So when is our top of descent? 94. Let's put in our destination data now then. So let's... Oh, too steep path ahead. Was that an old message? Because we're climbing. So... I can't see your I can see your message in chat. Anyone hear of the horror story from years ago where a pilot got sucked out of the window and one of his colleagues had to grab his legs and hold him there until they landed? The guy survived, but the colleague thought he was dead the whole time. There's a good picture of that. Trying to get Juliet into flying. Yeah, if we can get her in the cabin. Sorry, I hadn't looked at chat in a while. It was a bit stressful for a moment there. Right, it's LOWI. Weather data. So it's 10:20, which is what we're already set up for. 12 degrees. So let's do that. 10, oh, 20, 12 degrees, and it's 5 knots from 60, so 0, 6, 0, 5 knots. This doesn't have the barrow on here, does it? Don't know where I find that out, unless I use a chart. Oh yeah, I only saw that one message. Yeah, well, we don't need to put that in. All I said was I liked your hat, but I'm partial to a trucker hat, and that I like the view. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my hat. I wish it. Wouldn't mind if it wasn't so flippin' hot in here. It's reaching 27 degrees in this room now. God, we're so delayed with that first start. GSX. Look at that though. So where are we on this flight? We're already halfway. And we're going to pass the runway because we're going to fly all the way out here and then back in, I believe. I've got to watch my descent and my speed. Will it let me open it now? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. The pressure is keeping it shut. I want to see a picture of that guy hanging out of the hanging out of the cockpit now. Thank you for the follows, the main man, King Yeti Teffer, and Captain Julie. Thank you. No, Craig, I'm not home. You can't stream now. I've just seen a chat in the Discord. By the way, if you want to join the Discord, !Discord in the chat. I should probably let the seatbelts off now. You can walk around. Hello, this is your captain speaking. We have reached our cruising altitude of 16,000 feet. It's a gorgeous day outside, and you can see for absolutely miles. We're going to start our top of descent down in the next 8 minutes. So you got 8 minutes to go to the toilet and order what you want from the food cart. Thank you very much. Over and out. Don't know why I always do that on the... I get nervous. One thing I thought would be cool to do in Flight Sim, possibly. Whoa, look at where that top of descent is. It's right at the end of the flight path. We're going to come in steep at the other end. We've got to get over the mountains, I guess. One thing I thought would be cool is I've been watching, I can't remember his name now. There's a like a private pilot vlogger who recently released a little series. It was TV quality almost. Series of him and a friend flying around the coastline of the UK, and it was like 4 or 5 episodes, and they had to land and step on the northern, southern, eastern and most western points of the UK. So they had to land and then cycle there and stuff. I just thought it'd be cool in Flight Sim, you know, like maybe over the course of a week or something, just take out general aviation and just fly the coastline of the UK. Don't know why, probably really boring actually. Let me look at that link. Wait, that's not real. That is not real. There's no... What show? Oh right, I thought someone said there was a real picture of it. The reason I say is, how would they ever get this angle of it? And second of all, who's taking a picture of a pilot in an emergency situation like this? Would a pilot actually get sucked out? The second pic was taken by the first pilot who got sucked out. They would get sucked out without like bashing their head and everything. Like I don't know. Nuts. He got beaten to bits. I can imagine. Well, let's simulate it. I'm opening my window. Boop. In fact, that sun's a bit bright, isn't it? Ah, that's better. I seen a thing from a pilot recently that said during cruise, the cockpit is often in this configuration. Purely because the sun's so bright, but also it just limits the amount of radiation that hits the pilots, because that is actually an issue you need to think about as a pilot. Throughout your career, the amount of radiation you're exposed to, you got to wear sun cream and stuff. Yeah, I can't imagine you would. It was 27 minutes into the flight from Birmingham to Malaga, Spain, somewhere over English Midlands. 2 of the cockpit windows smashed, depressurized the cabin. Captain Tim Lancaster, who was at the controls, was instantly sucked out of the cockpit. I assume they instantly dived to a suitable altitude. I don't know. I don't know why my alerts, I'm having to like when I read out those follows earlier, I'm manually reloading this. I don't know why it's not automatically. Anyway, let's get our descent planned in. So we're gonna, too steep descent path. Do I need to worry about that? Probably not. So we're gonna hand over at 7,000 feet. I'm still gonna put in 1,000 feet. His head was tilted back and created enough of a pocket of air for him to breathe. Speed brake, yeah, okay. Moonhead John, assume so. They'd have to be dropped within 15 minutes so people could breathe. Well, I imagine that's another thing that pitch doesn't have. I imagine they'd have gas masks inside the cabin, wouldn't they? By the way, we've probably just gone past the airport. It's probably down there, I think. I think this is the bit we're going to be flying in through. It's nuts, isn't it? We're going to be doing that. That is nuts. That is crazy. Is there a show I can watch about that? Look how fast we're going as well. 340 knots. This is one thing that I prefer with Boeing. Unless I can change this number here, you never get an actual readout of your airspeed. It's just like is that 341 or 340 or 339? Like, you get the number here, I just don't get the we just don't get it here. Yeah, but at least your doors don't fall off. Well, my window does, apparently. I gotta say, when I used to fly the 737 in X-Plane and FSX, I did feel like I was doing more flying. This plane is just so easy to fly. All your passengers' ears start to breathe. Right, we're gonna start descending soon. And it's gonna be a quick descent. So I think I'm going to tell them to put their seatbelts on now and send any messages to loved ones. We're about to start our descent now. Don't know why I'm suddenly American, but we're going to do a a fast descent. So if you have a boiled sweet, now would be the time to... She's talking over me. Fine, she can do the announcement. Right, 5, there we go. Let's start it now. I'm more nervous for this approach than the Salzburg one. But I just thought it was nice to do ones that aren't just ILS landings. And we're going to be flying into the wind this time, which is perfect. Where are we flying today? Oh, I should have the route bot. So how do like other flight sim streamers do that? Where it automatically grabs the route and then puts it in the Twitch bot. We're flying from Salzburg, Lima, Oscar Whiskey Sierra, to Innsbruck, Lima Oscar Whiskey Indigo. Fly live off Atlanta, yeah, probably. Atlanta does have some streamer tools. Like I have gotten over. Like I think, is it working today? Appears not. No, still not working. Right, we're making our bank now. Look at this. Wow. And we're going to be flying into there. Should just put it in the title. I should have done. I'm sorry. I didn't know where I was going to fly when I started the stream. I can't make excuses. I'm sorry. Right, did I do seatbelts? I did. Can you get told off for having your landing lights on too high? Because I kind of want to put them on now just to limit the stress later on. Because there's going to be a lot to do. We're going to be diving into this channel. What a view indeed. What a beauty. No one will notice. You seem like a really chill guy. Had you already in my followed channels? Did you used to stream like ages ago? Yeah, so this is only my second stream in 10 months. The first stream in 10 months was a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't streamed since last November. Went away, had a babby. That's right, because the landing lights drop into the airflow, don't they? That's why. Even just there, they are now sticking out, even though they're not lit up. I only recently found out that I can do these both at the same time, without having to do one at a time, just by clicking in the middle. So that's one thing I missed from the Boeing as well. They had that bar that goes across. Yeah, like, I've missed it, but we're back. Right, do I need to add drag? No, we're actually too low. We didn't make this turn very well, but we're going to intercept it here, I assume. I hope that's what's going to happen. I was on the flight envelope flight testing where we pushed the aircraft design to limits. We were doing stall tests and one stall nearly caused us to crash. Went into 87-degree bank to the left, nearly flipped over, which should have been game over. Jesus. Is that in one of these? I feel like we need to be left more to fly into this channel. We're going to hit this thing. You're backseat driving the autopilot. I am a little bit. It just seems a bit dangerous to get this close. Look how close we're getting. Oh, we're fine. I've got to take over in a minute anyway, look. It goes blue down here. Will it automatically disengage or will it fly that route itself? Should we see? Right, more drag. I believe with autopilot engaged I can only bring it to the middle, can't I? Puts these little spoilers up. Can't believe they do that much drag, can you? Yeah, I think I've done this before and I think it did fly it. Right, this QNH needs to come out. Sorry, in. Something weird's going on. Right, let's configure for landing. So I'm gonna auto brake low. I will arm the spoiler at the right time. We're now going to pop out the first degree of flaps. I think we're just about there. Yep. Really drop that speed. We are nowhere near low enough. More drag again. Well, let's stick the wheels out and flaps too. Got a company message. ADC required. Perfect. Don't know what that means actually. Still wants more drag. Right, that satisfies the drag, but I'm going to leave the spoilers out. We've got to get down as quickly as we can. So again, take your bets at my landing. Rate, we're coming in so high. Right, the autopilot. What? What was that beep for? Say flight director is useless. Right, I'm taking control.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I don't actually know the descent path we're supposed to be on. So I have got control of this aircraft now. I think we're way too high still. Right, let's retract the speed brakes. Arm the speed brake. I believe it's armed. It is. It's flaps 3. Does the flight plan say what altitude I should be at the next wait? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, is that telling me the vertical speed I should be at? 2004. Okay, I see the runway now, so that's fine. Can't see the pappies. I want to make it happy. Alright, I need my landing hat on. Flaps full. It's going to freak out a bit because I was a little bit fast.
Terrain ahead. Pull
I'm
up.
climbing. Let me turn this head tracker off, it's putting me off. I'm way too high. The speed brake. I don't know why it's trying to hit
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing.
that kind of a speed. Why is it trying to hit 190 knots on the auto thrust?
Think rate.
I haven't got time now to go and
Think
change
rate.
it manually.
Think rate. Think rate. Up. Think rate.
We're coming in hot. I've cut the engines to slow us as much as we can. Alright, the speed's under control now. We're going to be a late touchdown.
20, retard.
Well, we just did it. We're down. That was not a nice landing. I don't know why the managed speed was so high.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the
Is that what it said on the performance page? You didn't activate approach mode. Does it not automatically go into... That's what it was then. Normally it automatically activates approach mode. I didn't know I had to manually do it. Why did it not automatically do it?
Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf
I probably checked it. Yeah, I checked the FMC, but I was checking for the speeds.
after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Yeah, well, I've learned something now. Thank you, Dispatch TV. Right, let's retract the flaps. Is this a sand we started on? I feel like it is. There is no line here guiding me in though. No, that's good. I'm learning, so I'm happy for any back seating. I'm at an angle, my goodness. There was no guideline here. I'm way past it. That'll do. That was terrible parking. Well, this has not been a good a good night of flying, is it? In terms of doing it properly.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
External power is not available. Right, you can all get up and walk around now.
The boarding requested.
Okay. It's getting night time now. That was lovely. How does that guy expect you to go to the right? I don't know. It was my fault though, but also there was no line to guide me in. So I'm still getting used to rudder pedals as well. That could also be the problem. So put it all back to where it was for the next pilot that's taken on the shift. is not going to ask me to deboard, or is... Oh, are they trying to bring the stairs in? Okay.
Passenger's bus is coming.
Brilliant. So... turn the fuel pumps off. Turn the ADIRs off. Crew supply, I guess. Did they fix the AI pilot feature for... I don't even know what that... It's up here somewhere, isn't it? I've never used it. We all learn somewhere. You're just braver than us by streaming the learning process. Good landing is indeed any landing you can walk away from. Let me have a look on... review my flight. So this is the one we just did.
Passengers deboarding.
It wasn't too bad. 285. It was a Ryanair landing. Let me go and find my other flights. So this was the one we did at the start of the night. That landing, although it froze on landing, look at that, 115 feet per minute. That was with the tailwind. That was nice. I wish... I mean, I can go back and watch that, actually. We can go back and watch that landing. And we will. I need to close Volanta before I do that, because when I do a replay, it thinks I'm doing the flight. Right, stop the recording. There we go. We got my up, down. That's how much time we spent in the air tonight versus how much time on the ground. Nuts, isn't it? The freeze slowed you down. It was too far down, it was, and it was off the centre line as well. I need to practice my landings, I really do. Look how off the parking I am here, though. Oh, you know what? That's not as much of an angle as I thought we were. It's kind of cool that it's dark now as well. Right, let's go through and cold and dark this. So that... that sign come off, that goes down, although I know passengers are still on. I think that's everything, actually. I might just turn that back to 100. Might wind that all the way down to 100 as well. Why did the plane just go up and down? And heading, can I pull that? No, right, we'll leave that where that is. Right, moving down. Anything I got set here so that my timer is still going. What was our air time in the end? God, it's hard to read this. I hate this. Why did they not just put green text on the black background? Why does it need the grey? Anyway, 32 minutes it was, air time. It was scheduled to be 30 minutes airtime, so that's perfect. And the block time was supposed to be 58. We hit 46, so we were still under time, so that's fine. So let's reset that. Clear up on here. The elephant has been unloaded. Turn down the screen brightness. Yeah, do I turn it all the way off? I've seen some people do their cold and dark and they turn it all the way off. Oh, you mean to see the chrono? Yeah, but it's still a bad design. Like, I know you can see it a bit better now, but it's still a green on light grey.
Passengers deboarding starting.
No, this isn't MS 2024. But have you seen everything that's been announced for that? Like all the planes. I'm excited. I want to try the hot air balloons, but more than that, look at this. MSFS 2024 planes. Oh, someone had the high-res version on Reddit. Is that the high-res version? That's definitely not the high-res version. Right, hang on, let me just Reddit. It was literally the top one on Reddit. Look at this, so you get to see everything. This is what I'm excited for. Paramotoring. So I had a similar thing. It wasn't a paramotor with a wing, but it was a paramotor with a glider wing instead of a parachute wing. I had one of those in X-Plane, and in VR it is awesome. And I've always wanted to do it in Microsoft Flight Simulator with all this amazing scenery we have. Just to do it in VR and just have nothing around you and look around. And now we can do it. I just thought it's waiting for me to click a button, isn't it? Hang on. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay. And they're unboarding the bags, so that's perfect. So there's 2 hot air balloons here. I think that's just a normal hot air balloon, and then one that has like a fan on the back, which I didn't even know existed, but I always thought that would make sense. There's my favourite. My little baby. I love that plane. It has such good visibility. The Diamond DA40NG. But this is what's making me hold off this one here, buying the PMG, because I feel like I'm ready to buy the PMDG 737, but I want to see how good this is. Then I'll have my Airbus and my Boeing, and I can alternate. I don't know if I want the premium. The thing is, the premium deluxe and deluxe will also come with scenery, like airports, right? That's what I have in flight. I have Flight Sim Premium Deluxe. I was lucky enough to get a code for it. I assume that's the same Dreamliner from this game. I don't know. But it gets darker every time I tab into this game. The A330 is what excites me. If it's the real deal, it'll probably fall apart. Yeah, it's 130 though, and the thing is, the base game will just be on Game Pass, which I have anyway, so I won't need to spend anything. Hopefully the Phoenix just works out of the box without having to wait for the developers to update it. Alright, everything is deboarded. We've still got 3 tons of fuel left on. From this point, am I right in thinking that all I do now is turn the external power off? That's what I've been doing. There's nothing else to shut down, is there? I don't know if I'm supposed to be cooling the wheels down with the brakes. They don't seem abnormal. It is just literally disconnect external, right? Just click that. I'll park and brake off so they don't stick, and just leave it on chocks as long as chocks are on. Batteries off, then external power. But when you turn it on, you do batteries. You do batteries, then external. So why would it not be the reverse of that? Doors are still open and stuff. Right, let me close all the doors. How do I get rid of those stairs? Operate stairs. So we want to do a replay now. So let's get the weather, the time of day, a bit back to where it was. Ish. Right, so let me, I think this is the right way to do it. Panel state ready. Activate. Just let it settle. Park and brake on. Make sure my engines are on. Make sure this is set up how I want it for landing, basically. Oh, I never switched the nav light off. That'll drain the battery. But then I think I just put it into the flaps I would have had for landing. Arm that. Don't know if I can just clear those. Alright, then I just rewind, I think. So let's replay. So what's the issue here? Overspeed. Oh, because of the flaps. If I pause, drag us a bit closer in, but just before this turn, resume replay. Good night. Good night, koi croissant. See you again soon. Yeah, I'll be doing this again soon. So let's see what it looked like without. See, it's doing the cabin pressure. I haven't got the doors open, have I? No, none of the doors are open. I wish there was a way to just quickly go to tower view. It doesn't like the parking brake being on. The wind shear is off. So here we are, we're coming in. Let's watch it from the cockpit again, without the stutter, hopefully. No, it's not the window again. I don't know what it is this time. Probably to do with the fact that we just appeared at this altitude rather than climbing up and pressurizing as we go. I would argue this is the easier way, because I don't have to wait for any loading. It's jumping again, isn't it? Did it record in a jumpy fashion? Maybe it just doesn't like this scenery.
50, 40, 30, 10.
There's the end of the touch. Oh, it recorded the lag. So the flight recorder records the lag. So it'll lock up again in a second. Interesting. So flight recorder records what I see rather than what the game is processing on the back end. Not easier. I mean, I literally just pressed ready panel state there. You would still need to do the flaps and stuff from going from the menu. Pressing ready is ready for takeoff. It's exactly what you'd spawn in with. Then I just had to, I mean, I didn't have to do the lights. Is it even worth me watching this from the outside?
Too low. Terrain.
Speed, speed, speed.
Plus, for some reason, my game takes so long to load the main menu. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think I need like a fresh install. So it's record. So my frame rate now is probably fine. Well, it's not. Yeah, my frame rate is 60. But the recording is playing back at what it recorded at. That's a shame. So right as the wheels are about to touch, There. Oh, it's like an action replay. That was nice though. I gotta learn to steer better. Anyway, let's get to the other landing.
Too low. Terrain.
These lights just keep flicking. Where engines on full reverse in the end. Yeah. The replay won't show that because the replay is not this replay tool. Basically, for default aircraft it would probably be fine, but for the Phoenix uses other stuff that the replay tool isn't coded for. So it's literally just doing like the position and attitude of the aircraft. That's why I'm having to control, like, even though it's a replay, I can control the flaps myself now and put those speed brakes away, for example. So I'm just trying to mimic what I did so it looks right. But I can't actually change like the speed of the aircraft. Like I could, I mean, my idles are throttle at the, throttles are idle at the moment. As you see, yet we're still traveling at this speed. But for the actual flight, it was. See, why, when it flashes this, it was doing this when I was coming in. What does that, obviously that means
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
what it's set to, but it's not what we were doing. Is it saying that I'm not hitting my glide slope? Is that what it's saying? Wow. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Look at how we're coming in like a space shuttle. Have you seen how steep the space shuttles land? It's nuts.
Think rate. Think rate. Think rate.
We'll do another stream of well, we'll do loads more streams of flying, but I promise you they'll get smoother. When I fly on my own, it's not normally this glitchy, or God, there's a power line there I nearly hit, I just realised. It's not just glitchy, it's don't know what I'm trying to say. Not very smooth anyway tonight's operations. Usually it's a lot nicer. Here we go. Again, we missed the touchdown. See, that looked smooth to me. I don't know why that was. I can't remember what that touchdown was. I don't know why my frames keep locking up. Let's see what it looked like from the passengers. I don't remember seeing any lag, but maybe it is just this replay trying to load in the scenery too quick. I should probably lower my settings, to be fair. I think a lot of it's ultra. Also, both sceneries were handcrafted airports. I've flown up that river doing bush flying. I would be pleased with that landing. If I was a passenger, I would be pleased with that. Apart from the squiggly bit at the end. Program called G's, I see. I mean, I normally just use it for a VFR map. So not VFR, sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to. Right, replay. Stop replay. There we go. Now we're back at the gate, and then I can just do cold and dark, activate. And then we're ready to go again. See, without going to the menu. And if I wanted to do a replay, really, I went the long way around it. I'll just do ready, put the flaps down, and then just play the replay file. You just have to wait for the systems. I mean, I don't even have to wait. I could do it right now. But there we go. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody, for tonight. This is going to be it for me. I've got to go to bed. Thanks everyone for stopping in. Let me put all my little buttons back, ready for my next flight. Little flight here. Like I say, we'll do something. I'm really into the flying at the minute. I'm trying to talk quietly because of bedtime. Need to do more racing. I haven't done that in a while. The rig is getting dusty. I have considered trying to mount these to the rig so I just sit in that chair, but I think it's just more comfortable having the 3 monitors here and a mouse mat, because you fly with the mouse a lot of the time. Look, see how long it takes me to get to the main menu? I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, I don't think there's any more alerts for me to read out. Let me just reload it because it's not live for some reason. And I haven't seen any alerts go off on the screen either from all the things that did happen. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. I don't know when I'm going to be back again. It could be tomorrow night. It could be after the weekend. It could be during the weekend. Who knows? Or racing an A380 at Silverstone. Could do. Considered flying an F1 car. I haven't, but I have considered, because I want to do flight sim as well. Sorry, I'm jogging my desk. I want to do truck sim as well. I have considered doing something like truck sim, you know, I don't know, somewhere to Seattle, getting on flight sim, flying Seattle down to LA, getting out at LAX in GTA, and then driving around in GTA. That was an idea for a stream a while ago. Considered some purging in Space Marine 2. I have no idea about Space Marines. Sorry, I'm trying to open this. Anybuild's product. What was this? Free. Introducing any R24 latest Marvel. What is it? Where would you drive it though? Just on the runway? Are there tracks that are modelled? Seriously? Where did they get these tracks from? They spent too long on a God, they've even got the systems. They spent too long on an April Fool's joke. Right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you again. Bye bye.